We live in a world in constant motion. Every day, thousands of people leave their homes seeking safety, jobs, or simply a better future. But why has the migration crisis intensified so much in recent years? And what does it mean for the world? Migration has always existed, but the 20th century was marked by major forced displacements. World wars, political persecution, and ethnic conflicts pushed millions of people to cross borders in search of survival. Today, the scale is even greater. According to United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, we are experiencing the largest human displacement ever recorded in history. And it is important to make a distinction. Voluntary migration happens when someone chooses to move to another country for better opportunities. Forced migration happens when there is no choice, only the need to escape. In the Middle East, the civil war in Syria has displaced more than 13 million people, including refugees and internally displaced persons. In Afghanistan, decades of war and instability continue to force entire families to seek refuge in neighboring countries. In Africa, several crises are taking place. The conflict in Sudan has created millions of refugees. In Somalia and across the Sahel, hunger, violence, and terrorism are forcing entire populations to move constantly. In Latin America, Venezuela's crisis has driven more than 7 million people to leave the country, spreading mainly to Colombia, Brazil, Peru, and other nations in the region. Haiti also faces political instability and recurring natural disasters, pushing thousands of Haitians to seek a better life abroad. In Europe, the Mediterranean crossing has become one of the most striking symbols of this crisis. Thousands of African migrants risk their lives on fragile boats trying to reach Italy, Greece, or Spain. Sadly, many never make it. And let's not forget North America. The US-Mexico border sees daily human dramas, with migrants coming from Central America, the Caribbean, and even beyond, seeking opportunities across the border. In recent months, something unprecedented has happened along the US-Mexico border. According to official data obtained by the BBC, illegal crossings have fallen to their lowest level in more than 50 years. In 2025, the US Border Patrol recorded only 238,000 arrests of migrants, the lowest number since 1970. The administration of Donald Trump credits the results to new security measures, deploying more troops to the border, ending asylum requests, and expanding deportation operations across major US cities. The White House stated that Americans are now safer. From a social perspective, immigration brings profound challenges of integration and coexistence. Many immigrants arrive in new countries without knowing the language, without support networks, and often face xenophobia, discrimination, and job insecurity. At the same time, these population movements enrich societies with cultural diversity, gastronomy, art, traditions, and new worldviews. In many cases, entire communities are transformed through the blending of cultures, proving that immigration is not only a challenge, but also an opportunity for social renewal. From a political standpoint, immigration has become a central and polarizing topic. Governments and parties use it in campaigns, sometimes with humanitarian narratives, other times with rhetoric based on fear and national security. This tension influences elections, shapes public policy, and redefines international alliances, especially during migration crises. Economically, the scenario is paradoxical. Immigrants are often portrayed as a burden on health, education, and social welfare systems. However, data shows they are also an essential workforce in sectors such as agriculture, construction, transportation, and services. Activities that sustain much of the modern economy. In many countries, the economy would simply stop without immigrant labor. Immigration is indeed a challenge, but it can also be an opportunity to build more diverse, innovative, and resilient societies. The real question is how the world chooses to respond to this phenomenon. Now, I want to know your opinion. Do you think countries should open their doors wider to migrants and refugees, or adopt stricter policies? Leave your comment below and let's discuss it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you next time. Bye.